7 essential exercises for athletes of all types to perform on a daily basis to improve hip mobility and flexibility. The first exercise is inchworms. This helps loosen up the muscles on the backside. First thing you do is get your hands down to the floor. Walk your hands out until you're in a push-up position. Walk your feet towards your hands until you feel a good stretch on the backside. Repeat this 5 times. On the 5th time, take your heels up and down to get a good stretch on your calf muscles. Perform a heel stretch like that 10 times on each foot. The second exercise is fire hydrant toe taps. First, you'll need a mini band, about an 8-inch loop. You're gonna put it around your ankles. After you get the mini band around your ankles, I want you to bend your knees, bend at the hips in a partial sitting position. Shift your weight onto one foot, in my case on my left foot. Pick your right foot up and take your toe diagonally, backwards, sideways, and forwards. And repeat that, we call them toe taps. I'm keeping all my balance on one foot while I just tap the floor. Don't shift weight to the foot, just tap the floor. And we're gonna count each tap. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna go to 30, and then we're gonna change feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 30. Switch again. 3 sets of 30 on each leg. Our third exercise is called frog bridges. Lie on your back with your knees bent up. Turn your feet on their sides where your soles of your feet are touching each other. Hands in straight up in the air, and lift your bottom in the air and back down. Up and down to 50. Exercise number 4 is the 90-90 knee waves. Put your knee at 90 degrees in the front and in the back with the hips at 90 degrees. And then you take your hands together like this and you add the wave. Try to keep your hands in the air and just rotate back and forth. So the knees are waving over the top, coming back. Perform 10 repetitions. If keeping your hands in front is too difficult because your hips might be a little bit too tight to do this, then you can lean back on your arms for a little bit of support. But this is a great way to get your hips warmed up. Number 5 is bowler's lunge. This is to help stretch the IT band and mobilize that tissue. Bowlers often look like that when they bowl. The idea is to keep your weight on the stance leg and stretch this hip, kind of support that knee, switch legs, stretch that hip on the outside. There's no weight on this foot, very little. It's just kind of there for a little bit of balance support, okay? We're gonna do 5 repetitions on each leg. The 6th exercise is the creepy warrior. It's especially important for runners because when a runner foot hits the ground, the knee is bent and the calf muscle is especially drawn on, and the particular muscle is called the soleus when the knee is bent. So I want you to walk on the balls of your feet up as tall as you can with your knees bent, like you're creeping across the floor, sneaking up on someone. Try to walk about 10 yards. Do this in the neighborhood and all your neighbors will think you're crazy. And then turn around when you get 10 yards and walk back. It's good for strengthening the soleus muscle of the calf as well as the muscles of the feet. Okay, the 7th exercise is the couch stretch. It's a good quad hip flexor stretch. You're gonna kneel down, put your foot on the couch or the wall, pretty much anything. Make sure the first thing you do is tighten your butt muscle, keep your back straight, don't let it arch this way. Try to keep it almost rounded out the other direction. As you rise up, even to this level, you're gonna feel some stretching in this quadricep muscle, kind of up towards the hip. Try to maintain that stretch, keep your butt muscle tight, hold it for 15 seconds, and then back down, switch feet. Tighten that butt muscle, start to raise up till you feel a good stretch in the quadricep and the hip flexor. Hold for 15 seconds, repeat 3 times each side. Those are 7 great exercises to help your mobility of your hips, hit a few other muscle groups and joints, and it will keep you running smooth, efficient, and fast as lightning.